Here's the rear shock mod with the rear shocks leaning inward, and you also notice the ECM has been moved forward. Welcome back to Bikes and Hobbies. If you are new to my channel, a big welcome. Here you'll find RC reviews, upgrades and mods, and run videos relate to RCs. So if you want to see more, make sure to subscribe and like as they help out my channel. In my previous TRX4M video, I took it out for first drive and said that in stock form, it is set up as a great tour truck, able to clear and climb obstacles. Side healing is quite good even with the heavier hard body, and the oil-filled shocks are a delight. But when it comes to crawling, there are a few things that's lacking as expected, namely the gearing, weight distribution, and tires and wheels for better traction and center of gravity. But as most of you know, most of the parts are either sold out or not yet available. Therefore, I'm going to focus on a quick and a simple rear shock mod as I wait for parts availability. As most of you know, when it comes to suspension setup, I'm not big on flex, and I always focus more on weight distribution and lowering CG, and I tend to lean the shocks inward towards the center. Leaning the shocks inward does three things. One, it makes the spring a softer rate. Two, you gain more wheel travel with the same amount of shock travel. And three, it lowers the overall ride height of the chassis. I noticed that on TRX4M, the chassis is already set up for this. The shock towers and the ECM can be moved forward by one hole, which is 4 millimeters ahead of the current location, effectively leaning the shocks inward without needing a shock key. In addition, it also moves the weight of the ECM forward ever so slightly. It's not much, but the small incremental changes will add up at some point. Installation is pretty simple. Remove the screw holding the top of the shock from the shock tower. That will give you easier access to the two screws on the chassis holding the ECM tray. Remove them and repeat on the other side. Once you have the 6 screws removed, you can move the shock tower and the ECM forward and align with the front hole. And then reinstall the 4 screws on the chassis and then install the top shower to the shock tower. Here's the rear shock mod with the rear shocks leaning inward, and you also notice the ECM has been moved forward by 4 millimeters. With the body mounted, since the lean is so slight, you won't notice much of a difference. But it is a free mod and it's such a simple mod, so why not take advantage of it? Hope you found the information helpful. Please like and subscribe and make sure to hit the notification bell so that you can be alerted when new videos are uploaded. Thanks for watching Bikes and Hobbies.